the first time I'm told to do it, I do it afraid, I do it knees knocking, I do it confidently, I do it excitedly, but I do it. So the early stages of Living Strong, it was a fast start. You know, there's something about once you actually start doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you're on the planet to do, there's a momentum that just begins to take over. And I have to say, although there was a lot of fear about not making it, falling on my face, there was a lot of great expectation. And from the very first client that I accepted, the gates opened. And as my team jokingly knows, the train left the station and I haven't looked back and I haven't been sorry. Now, has it been hard? Yes. Have I regretted some decisions? Yes. Has there been down moments? Yes. But I've never said I should have never done this. The early days were ones in which actually within 45 days of the first day I accepted a client, I knew I could not do what God had put in my heart to do by myself. And so that meant I had to level up quickly. I needed to think about who do I need on my team in order to do what I am here to do and to do it in excellence. So I identified 5 women who through my journey had either poured into me, had collaborated with me in the past, I knew had an area of expertise and excellence, and I knew were for me. I didn't have to question their loyalty. I didn't have to question their buy-in. I knew that if I stepped out and asked them, that they would back me. Even if they didn't say they wanted to be on the team, I knew that they would be women who would plan with me, who would strategize with me, and would push me. And so I had to be willing to let go of the idea that was birthed, that I was holding on to. I had to be willing to let it go and become a part of others. I had to let others be willing to put their hands on it, and they would do things differently from me, but that was okay. Because if I held on to it so tightly, I would have strangled it. And it was trying to grow. And I mean, grow fast. I have to be honest. Within the first 3 months, I had acquired enough clients to cover the salary that I was so afraid of leaving for years. Remember, God had told me that it was time for me to step out, and I was afraid of taking the risk. I was afraid of letting go of a secure position, a secure job. But once I did, and we stepped in and allowed that train to leave the station, within 3 months, I had recouped the salary that I had let go of, and I've never had to look back again since. Three key things that I've learned in the process of building and supporting the dream that God had put into my heart and absolutely walking out what He's called me to do. 3 key lessons. One has been that I cannot micromanage a dream that is bigger than me. I have to be willing to allow other people to be a part of the dream, but allow them to walk in the dream, the gifting, the talent that is theirs, that's not mine. And so I can't micromanage them, or else I will keep them small and keep my dream small at the same time. Do I coach? Yes. Do I guide? Yes. Do I have them shadow and really learn what my perspective is on things? Yes. But once they've got it, I let them do it the way they want to do it, because then when their innovation connects with my creativity, it is amazing. The second is to be obedient. Now that one, I was hard-headed in getting started. I was slow in getting started. But once I locked into obedience, I've watched God blow my mind. And so the first time that small voice tells me to do something, I do it. I'm not going to be in the repeat class of anything. The first time I'm told to do it, I do it afraid. I do it knees knocking. I do it confidently. I do it excitedly, but I do it. And the third lesson is pay attention to my body. So the grind of an entrepreneur is a crazy one. And my self-care doesn't look like everyone's self-care. And honestly, when you are at the helm of many things and you are doing big things and you have a big call, you can't always take the kind of break that other people do. And yes, there are long nights and there are very early mornings. And there are days that I have to work so hard that I am exhausted. And some people worry about me and have said, you shouldn't. But I recognize that there's a responsibility that comes with the call that I have. And as I have watched others, because, success leaves a trail. And I've watched others who have done amazing things. And although I've never met them in person, I've allowed their lessons virtually to teach me how to dig in, to dig deep, and to work hard, and that it will be hard. I can't expect a dream just because it was given to me that is going to be easy. And that requires a great deal of sacrifice. But what I have learned in that is that although I cannot always take the same breaks that other people can, I do need to take a break. When my body tells me it's time to stop, I have to listen.